to me once, you don't have to send it to me every single day until I cover it. I get it. I appreciate you. And I want you guys to continue to send me things. But Tyson. Now, prior to coming to this conclusion, and that Tyson decided that they wanted to ultimately try to figure out, I'm guessing, because I have not actually seen the story. And the reason that I haven't seen the story is because I try to react to it in real time so you guys can get my authentic thoughts. But Tyson, initially, this was a report that came out 6 days ago, said that they was apparently closing a plant. Let's check it out.
Also breaking at 5, a meat processing plant in Perry employing more than 1,000 people will be closing.
Tyson Foods announced it will be closing the fresh meats plant there. It's currently the largest employer in town. KCCI's Ophelia Jacobson joins us now from Perry. And Ophelia, you just spoke with the city about this news.
Yeah, I did, and I also spoke to employees who tell me that they were completely blindsided by this announcement today. They were pulled into the cafeteria at around 2 p.m., and that's when they learned that this plant would be shutting down for good. Now, the Tyson did confirm the decision in a statement made to KCCI. A spokesperson says they do understand the impact this will have on the local community. They're encouraging employees to apply for other open roles within the company. They also say they're working closely with state and local officials to provide additional resources to those affected. The company also says the decision to close the plant in Perry emphasizes their focus to, quote, optimize the efficiency of our operations to best serve our customers. Now, KCCI obtained a copy of the letter.
Synergies.
Given to employees today announcing the closing. In the letter, the company says they were required by the WARN Act to give employees at least 60 days notice. The letter says the last day of operation will be on or about June 28th. The closing is expected to be permanent. I spoke with Perry City Administrator Sven Peterson. He says the city also had no idea this would be happening. Peterson says about 1,300 employees will be impacted. Half live here in Perry, the other half commute.
We all pretty much know somebody that works at the Tyson plant, so it becomes very personal. You know, even our staff is struggling just knowing that they know people and knowing that so many of our residents are going to be struggling with this, and just the uncertainty of walking into work and then not having a job.
Ooh, you know what that's called? It's about to, over in Perry, it's about to be the ghetto. Talking about the ghetto. Perry about to be the ghetto. Oh, absolutely. Let me tell you something. I live in Detroit, baby. Born and raised. I seen what happened. Right? We paid attention to what was happening up in Flint. We paid attention to what was happening during the auto crisis. And it got bad. Because when you became interdependent on one place, you know what started happening? You start getting that Fenty. And I ain't talking about Rihanna. I'm talking about that Fenty. Not Rihanna. That Fenty. This is about to become the ghetto. Yeah. Listen. Talk to us. Gary, Indiana, all of that, they all went through it. When it become layoffs, mass layoffs, everybody worked there, it was prosperous. Remember when y'all was complaining? Y'all was complaining? I can't believe management want us to work overtime. I ain't working no overtime. Okay, well, now you can go back to the ghetto. Talking about the ghetto.
And the city says they're also working with the state to make sure those impacted will have the resources they need in the coming days, coming weeks and months. I did speak to one employee as he was leaving work today who says he's worried about how he's going to make ends meet for his family. I'll have his story coming up at 6. But for now, live in Perry, Ophelia Jacobson, KCCI 8 News, Iowa's news leader.
And Governor Kim Reynolds reiterated what Tyson and the city said about helping employees find new